have no idea what time of year this video is going to come out. I make them, and then I schedule them eventually. But I imagine it's probably wintertime by now. I'd be surprised if it was not. Winter times for everybody. I'm sorry. Unless you like winter, and in that case, I'm sorry. You have issues, son. I'm not very Canadian in that regard. I don't like winter. I don't have really any use for it, though. So, I mean, no, believe it or not, all Canadians, we don't live in igloos, and we don't all have dog sleds and all that kind of fun jazz. We don't all like hockey. I don't. We can't all skate. Honestly, I can't. I know I'm gonna have to give up my Canuck card for that one. But I don't care. Winter's just never really been my jam. It's cold. I'm just not interested, especially not as I get older. But that's just me whining. I know, that's just me whining. Quickly wipe this up. Actually, I'll do that in a moment when we pause, like we usually do. Oh, son of a... Don't get me wrong, though. I love Canada. I'm happy I was born here. I mean, nothing wrong with it. It could just be a little warmer. Yeah, I know I could move to a warmer part of Canada, but... Oh, the warmer parts of Canada are, you know, a little more expensive, as you might imagine. Because everybody here would rather live somewhere where it's warmer. Go figure, would ya? I'm gonna take a quick look before I stab that down. Yeah, it's sitting a little screwy. Hey, it's a little bit off, don't you see? Just a wee bit. Yeah, in case anybody's curious, I'm in one of the more wintry and colder places in the winter time. I'm technically on the prairies, although not very prairie-like. Alright, well, that's on. I'm going to clean this up, and I will be right back. We'll put on a second hand and carry on. Alright, you guys. Well, as usual, I went around, cleaned up everything with these guys. These guys are awesome. If you don't have any, get some. It's worth it. So let's take a spin and see where we are. Round and round we go. And, oh, you son of a so-and-so. Alright, well, we fix it. It's not a big deal. Don't want to scrape along the dial, so very gentle like. Give it some love and some nudging. Some nudge love. Take it for another quick spin. If this don't fix it, I will fix it off camera. I'll take the hands off and do it that way. Shiza. I'm going to say we're perfect. All right. let's do this second hand and move along, shall we? Alrighty. Excuse me for a moment. Oh, as I drop the second hand. Okay, now, pardon me while I obstruct your view. Oh, son of a gun. I picked it up upside down. That was foolish. Well, that was silly. Let's do it again. Do it again. There we go. There we go. There we go. We're good. All right. Let's carry on. So what I want to do next is get this out of here. And I want to put this, get our chapter ring in here. See, I put a little bit of love tape there, a little dial dot. Give us some help. I don't know where this love comes from. It's not even February. I'm just feeling the love today. I don't know. Let's get stuff out of our way. Let's get, you know what? This is I'm gonna pause. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to do what I normally do, which is get this in here, put it in there, get the, this is hard to explain. It's just so much easier to do, so you can watch me. I was going to save us a little bit of time today, but here we are. I don't want anybody telling me that I skip steps or forget to show you stuff. Pardon me. I guess I could have pressed play on the second hand there, but I did not. I did not. So let's get this in here. And let's get a stem in here. There we go. These all the way down. I'm gonna take a snippet off our stem before we even go ahead. See, about yay much, plus a couple threads, because I know we're gonna lose that anyway. All right. Oh, somebody mentioned to me, sorry, I don't remember who it was, but somebody had mentioned to me, oh, you got to make sure you clean off the back of the stem when you cut it off, yada, yada, yada. Okay, look. Think about that for a moment. First of all, if there was any debris from the cut, it's going to be in here. It's not going anywhere. Second of all, why would there be any debris? It's a quick cut, unless you're not cutting correctly. The only reason you actually need to sand, or should, or people do, is to help screw this on properly. Because when you cut it, you mess up the threads a little bit. Unless your cutters are always sharp, like really good, yeah, it kind of helps to dull the edge of the threads a little bit, so this threads on nice. But if your cutters are nice and sharp, look at that. So, just so you know, genuinely don't need to be so pedantic about it. Anyway, if you care to differ, by all means, you're welcome to your opinion. You guys get to enjoy with me as I do. And when I did take it out of the case, you know, the stem was working, so it was just misaligned. So taking it out of the case was obviously the right thing to do anyway. That's what we gotta take off right there. Easy peasy. Yeah, that's right. I'm not using my calipers either. Why? Well, because it's really not necessary. The tolerance is not quite that fine. And if you mess it up, you hang on to your stem, because you know what? Very likely you'll use it in a future build. So far, I haven't actually wasted any of my stems. I try to reuse them, and I have. Different cases, different tolerances, and it's all pretty close. So jiggly hands don't help. Stop looking through the camera. That would help too, right? One thing I wouldn't mind having though is maybe one of those stem vices, those little pin vices. That would be more helpful than this, but it works really quite well, I have to say. Now let's see how well we did. This one go in the bin. Yeah, looks like we're good. As long as my fingers would stop slipping in the gloves. Oh, and look at that, poke my finger right through. I got a poke through. Nobody needs that. Okay, let's get this chapter rang on there. Try and keep my dirty finger out of the way. The gloveless finger. It's looking pretty good. Don't touch it with your finger. Use a different finger. When you're doing this, you just gotta watch out for your second hand there. Now, just because of my lighting, I'm gonna have to look at this a slightly different angle. I think that needs to come over just a touch. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, see, my light's over here, so when I'm looking from here, everything looks a little screwy. I gotta turn it this way so I'm looking directly onto my light. I hope that made sense. Physics with Dad today. All right, we're good. I'm going to press a crystal. Blah, 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 blah. Have a double dome. Blue AR. Crystal. Right out the box. Now, I'm going to actually press this off camera because it's just easier for me to do so. Crystal press. Ta-da. Made better because I don't know why they do that. Put some change underneath, and now this is solid instead of a silly L bracket that's just hanging there loose. Anyway, I will be right back after we press this crystal. Oh, I don't know why I'm digging us out a case back. I have some right here. Duh. Let's get you case backed. There we go. Wow, that was loud. Unnecessary, senor. Come on. Come on. There it is. There it is. All right. Dang finger poking out. I mean, it could be worse. I could be left-handed, right? Let's get this tightened up. And then we will carry on. Okay, so we are back again. I actually grabbed us a completely different bezel, a bead blasted LX bezel. I think this is going to look way better with our gray strap. Matchy matchy. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, by the way, in case anybody cares, DLW parts. DLW for the crystal, DLW for the case and the crown, and the case back. Majority of my parts come from DLW. All right, let's try. Different click spring, different bezel. Hold our tongue the right way. Robert's your mother's brother. Yeah, something with that crystal, or not crystal, something with that bezel and that click spring. All right, well, we're good at least. All right. Now, what shall we do for an insert? You know, your boy today just has not drank enough coffee. I should have really grabbed this one when I had us paused there a moment ago. But as it is, I'm going to have to pause this again. Maybe not. Let's take a look. Bezel insert it is. I don't know. I want something that's kind of stays on the gray side, really. I guess got one of those. That's not so horrible. A little bit of orange. What do you think? It's not so bad, not so bad. Or, and this is fully loomed as well. Got a blue one like that. We could do blue for just a splash au color. Blue with the gray. That's not bad. That's not bad. See, this is the process, you guys. Test and try and try and test and see what you like. And maybe just black. No, I don't like that. I don't like the black on there. Yeah, another blue. No, I don't like that one either. Nope. No, sir. Oh, actually, that's not even horrible, but no. That's not where we're going with this. What the hell is this one? Oh, I got some blue. Well, I see that again. That's blue. And another blue. Well, you know, I'm thinking the orange or the blue. Since there's no other orange, yet there is a bit of blue on the day wheel there. It's red and blue for Saturday and Sunday. What do you think, you guys? Fully loomed. Oh, that would look pretty cool, actually. It's that little bit of color. It's glass, so it needs to sit down that little bit, sit perfect, you know, let the crystal sit taller. I hate decisions like this when you got too many decisions, or I don't know, maybe just like all black, an all black sub. That's not bad, actually. I don't mind that. Well, I guess I can always change it, right? That's the luxury of doing what we do. But I don't want to change it. I don't think we're going to go with the orange. I think we've made up our mind with that. What do I feel? Little color? Or just leave it absence of. The color is the crystal. But that would look good with that too, because then it get, you know, makes it, has it that little bit. You know what? I think that's what we'll do. Because then it plays with the blue, right? That little bit. All right. There. Long decision. But we made it happen. And then the gray and the blue. No, that's exactly what we're doing. This is how it happens, people. Sometimes I have everything set aside and I know exactly what I'm doing. And then other times I completely shit the bed and forget half the parts and we wing it. But that's okay too. Because I don't give a damn what anybody says. This is an art form. I mean, hey, you're using your brain to put all these parts together with a little bit of foresight and a little bit of thought, and you know, that's an art form. Like any other. Hey, I might not be literally making these parts, but I maybe could make some of them if I chose. Maybe in the future, not at the moment. But that's my choice. At least for the here and now. All right. We are inserted. Woo! Is it in yet? Yep. It's in there. And it's perfect. Perfect! All right, you guys. There you go. No crown guard, NH36. El Tiburon. The shark. Hope you guys like that. I hope making it, I enjoyed making it for you guys. Please come back again. Please like and subscribe. Let's do a quick loom shot. In case you're wondering, this is my girlfriend's nail lamp. It works brilliantly because I don't have a silly little thingy yet. Oh, look at that. Lots of loom. Brilliant. All right, guys. Thanks for joining in. See you again next time. Cheers.